You're back tapping in with a live. It is Florida Man Friday, and we are hanging out, having a good time like we do on Friday nights. If you guys are new to the channel, we go live twice a week. We go live on Wednesday nights, and we go live on Friday nights. Fridays are Florida Man Fridays. We upload a Florida Man video where I react to basically everything, all things Florida. And later that night, around 8 p.m., around this time, we go live, chop it up, get to talk with you guys, hang out. I start ranting for a little bit. We go over all the good stuff that's happening in the world. And I think the first thing that I want to go over is how about Billie Eilish getting absolutely nuked from her Grammy speech. So if you guys are unaware, Grammys went down, so on and so forth. It was the usual BS that you would expect. And then at the end of her acceptance speech, she said the silent part out loud that, on that side of the aisle, everyone always says. Basically, they give a boo-hoo speech, and then at the end, they always say some type of virtue signal. And she said, nobody is illegal on stolen land, which made the natives of where she is from, where she has a $13 million mansion, make a big time post and was just like, well, if you're gonna virtue signal us, at least address us properly. And long and the short, there's been tons of memes going around, and it's just quite funny because literally it's only popular in their own circle. It's not popular amongst the masses. It's only ever a good thing if you're in a tight-knit group to say those type of things. She got absolutely destroyed. The other thing that's going on is all the Epstein files that are getting leaked out. Everybody's going crazy over those. And I mean, it's like 19 million documents, and everybody's, busting their ass trying to go through them as fast as they can to try to find some type of groundbreaking thing. But at the end of the day, everybody knows that Epstein was just a bad guy. It doesn't matter whatever they uncover in there. That particular guy is a fucking horrible dude. So yeah, that happened. The Billie Eilish thing happened. That was pretty funny. She got absolutely annihilated. What else is going on? It is Super Bowl weekend coming up. It is the Patriots versus the Seahawks. Personally, I would like to see the Patriots take it, just because they haven't won a Super Bowl since Tom Brady was there. So that'd be cool. I don't think they're going to take it, but I'd like to. If I was betting, man, I'm going to bet on the Seahawks to take it. But the other controversy about the Super Bowl is Bad Bunny is performing there. And, the controversy around that is basically he is a Spanish reggaeton performer. And, it's the All-American halftime show, so it's mostly going to be English people listening. And that's the main controversy around that. I'm not, here to say that he makes bad music or anything like that. But, yeah, it will be interesting to see because how it's like recepted by the masses, you know what I mean? Because your typical football watcher is, a good old boy, the Florida man like me, you know what I mean? We enjoy that. So personally, like I know a little bit of Spanish, but, personally, I would like to watch a halftime show I could at least understand. So, but also, I'm not hating on his music either. It's just the fact of the matter is I don't understand Spanish. You get what I mean? I'm not bilingual. But then on the other side of that spectrum, Turning Point USA has announced that they're doing their own All-American Super Bowl halftime show with like the likes of Kid Rock and stuff like that. So it'll be just interesting to see, who gets more viewership on the halftime TP USA or TP, yeah, TP USA or the actual NFL network. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch the game. That's not gonna stop me from watching the game. I like football, so let's get into some of these comments real quick. Just real quick. I'm gonna keep on going. This is the LGBTQ plus inclusive stream. Nice, hell yeah. Traps, what's good? Oh hush, no one cares about this. Nah. Bob Fishing. Bob Fishing, I do remember you. What's up, buddy? How the hell are you, sir? I hope you're having a good Friday. We're back at it again with this shenanigans, hanging out. Oh, again, this is LGBT plus excuse. Lil Waffle Man, what's up, bro? Blah blah, there he is. I knew I'd see you in here. What's up, baby? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you had a good week. Your username 404. Can't read the rest of that, but what's up, buddy? How you doing? Joe Mack, good evening from Puerto Rico. I hope you're doing fine. Buddy, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Got my little cup right here. Even though my team ain't in it, I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. Yep, just finished doing my aunt's funeral today. Put her to rest. Rest her soul, man. Rest her soul. I put, me and my family, we just did my grandma's funeral about 2 weeks ago, man. She was 100 years old. Sorry to hear about your aunt, man, but we all know she's in a better place, man. Just like where we're going. Whenever it's our time, man. Sorry to hear about that, though, blah, blah. Joe Mack, what's up in Puerto Rico, man? You doing all right? What y'all got going on tonight? Let me hear it. What are y'all cooking for dinner in Puerto Rico, man? I just had like some homemade paninis. My wife, she's part Portuguese, and she actually can cook real good, man. She keeps your boy fed real good, keeps the muscles growing. You know what I mean? Sorry to hear about your grandmother. At least you had a nice long life. Yeah, lived until 70 and died just after her birthday. Yeah, that's sad, man. I appreciate your condolences. Yes, sir. She did have a good life. It's time to go. She's up there in Alabama. Some of my family's from I'm Southern and South, so you could probably guess that. But got on my little hat right now. But yeah, she's from up there in Alabama, and she stroked out and was holding on to life until all of us could get up there to squeeze her hand one last time, and she checked out, man. But yeah, the 70's young, man. I got a 76-year-old dad, and he's still kicking. Real good, real strong heart on him, and I consider 70 still young. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Who you guys got on the Super Bowl game? Anybody gonna be watching some football on Sunday? What we doing on Sunday, guys? Gonna be enjoying some of that halftime show. Bad Bunny. I've heard some of his songs. Some of the songs ain't bad. I just, like I said, I don't know what the hell he's saying. You know what I mean? I know enough Spanish to get me by, like me llamo Jaime, y tú, or como te llamo, that's what's your name. And then after we meet, I know mucho gusto, that's nice to meet you. Oh yeah, Super Bowl all day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What y'all gonna cook for Super Bowl, man? Y'all got some chips and dip going on, some burgers and dogs. What kind of dip y'all get going on game day? My wife always makes some Rotel dip. She actually just made some. Yeah. Yeah. It's like a Jimmy Dean type of dip. It's real good with some chips. See what the thing is. And the problem is he's not a fan of America's. Yes. And see that particularly is the quiet part out loud. You know what I mean? The guy literally less than a year ago said, "What? If you're not, or I'm not gonna be touring in America anymore because he doesn't, you know, promote or support what ICE is doing, yada yada. So if you're not, you know, gonna come to where he's performing, he's not performing here. But then he sells out to the Super Bowl because they're gonna pay him a lot of money. Which the coordinator to pick who is performing for the Super Bowl is Jay-Z. Jay-Z's in all those Epstein files right now. So I mean, hey, it is what it is. Left America 20 years ago, never looked back. I'd like to talk to you. Why'd you leave? Just curious. I'm not on your ass or nothing. I just want to know. Jay-Z's moving to England. Maybe that's where this mini Jim went. Mini Jim, did you move to England? But no, on all serious, Mini Jim. Why'd you leave? I'm just curious. 20 years ago, that was shit. Who was the president back then? Bush? You didn't like the Bushes? You were on the 9/11 early, huh? You got the hell out. You knew it was us. Jay-Z's moving to England's funny. Yeah, man. There's a really funny fucking meme going around right now. And it has Epstein and Jay-Z and it's all AI, but nonetheless, it's still pretty fucking funny. Smoked turkey bun, chips, dip, and of course cheese and crackers. There it is. I just saw that. Better life, low crime, universal health care. All right. What was so if you left 20 years ago, I'm assuming you're at least 40, right? 45 probably. What was your job whenever you were in America, Mini Jim? What'd you do over here in the States? And blah blah. That sounds real good, man. That sounds real good. Have to send me a picture of that, man. ShortstackP@gmail.com. That sounds good. Better life, low crime, universal health care. Yeah, I'd like to hear what you were doing back whenever you were in the States, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people, whenever they leave the country, it's whenever they leave whatever country of origin they are from, it's typically to pursue a better life. So I'm assuming whatever life you had here wasn't cutting it for you. You weren't happy with it. So I just always like to ask people, like, what was your job that you were doing whenever you were before you left the country? Whenever they tell me that they left, that's what I'm always curious of. I'm actually staying caught up on the comments. Not a lot of viewers yet though, so that's fine. Easy enough. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good Friday. It was a busy week. What else was going on? It was the cold fronts that came through. It was cold as hell. All the storms up north happened. That was a nightmare. The groundhog saw shadows, so we got 6 more weeks of winter. Professional services made okay money, more comfortable now. Immigrants, regardless of what country, Z, will typically work harder than the locals. No safety nets. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, for sure, because wherever you move to, there's really no safety net, so they're gonna work harder. Okay. So basically, you're saying that the opportunities that you had here in the States weren't as good as the ones that you were given whenever you left. That's perfectly fine. That's typically why people move to the States or just move in general. You get what I mean? Like, I've never been one to hate on somebody that just wanted to move. Maybe the opportunities that you were looking for weren't here for you. So I'm not mad at you for that at all. That's reasonable. What are you doing now? And did I get it right? Are you like mid 45s, 50s, early 50? But yeah, and like I said, guys, if you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Check out the channel. I upload 4 times a week. On Friday, I do a Florida Man Friday 30-minute video where I react to all the crazy Floridians like me. I'm from Tampa, Florida. So, we're known for a lot of crazy stuff here in the South. So that's my Florida Man Friday video. I go live on Wednesday night and Friday night. So you're catching the Friday night stream right now. And basically, I just chop it up at the beginning for a little bit, and then I get into the comments. You get to know a little bit about me. I get to know, a little bit about you, talk shit. My biggest thing is, if you want to come on here and communicate with me, you got to have about this much of a funny bone, because I like to crack jokes. I hope you guys like to have, a good time. It's Friday night, guys. We worked all week. Let's kick back, have a drink, get your favorite cup. This is my favorite cup. That's my favorite team. They're not in the Super Bowl this weekend, but that's fine. But yeah, guys, we just like to hang out and have fun. Who we got? Lee. Hello, bro. How are you? I'm doing great, man. How are you? You doing good? How's your week? Is your Friday night going good, Lee? Oh, we got another one. Angel. Hey, man, you from Florida? Yes, sir. Florida man born and raised. Absolutely. Where are you from, Angel? Let me hear it. And Lee, Angel, if you could, hop on the channel, give your boy a subscribe. We do this every Friday night. We just shoot the shit. Mini Jim, 47, own my own company. Florida man. How common is F-man versus Gator aggression? There it is. Yeah. All right, well, that's good. 47. I figured you had to be at least that old. That's good. What kind of company do you do? And Florida man versus alligator, typically, man, they leave us the fuck alone. Honest to God. They're more scared of us than we are of them. If we get bit, it's typically our own fault. I hunt them throughout the year. I eat them. But honest to God, if I'm walking on the banks and there's one right there, they're going to scurry off. Now, where you get into some trouble with the gators and stuff is they're a predatory animal. So if you jump in the water and they're remotely in the area, they react to noise and splashes. So they think that noise could be anything. They're gonna go check it out. And heaven forbid if you land on one, yeah, you're gonna get bit for sure. For sure. But yeah, it's widely misunderstood. They're mostly just they just want to be left the fuck alone. Angel, how would you say the scenery is all over Florida? Just curious, I want to visit. And you're Indiana. Okay, yeah, for sure. All over, water. I mean, so I'm smack dab in the middle, right? I can go to the east, about an hour, find water in Daytona. I can go to the west in about 45 minutes, find water in like St. Pete, Clearwater area. So beaches, but in the middle where I'm at, it's mostly a lot of lakes, big ponds. We got Lake Kissimmee. That's where I do a lot of gator hunting. But right now it's a little cold. It's a little cold. We've had 30s the last couple weeks in a row, and that damn groundhog saw his shadow. So I guess we get 6 more weeks of winter is what they say. Whenever he sees his shadow. What's the weather like in Indiana? I'm a water guy, so yeah, Florida want to be good for me. Or Cali. I mean, personally, I've never ventured to Cali. I don't got any aspiration to go, but that might just be my bias. I mean, I got the water here, so I don't need to go anywhere else, honestly. Are people more mentally deranged in Florida, or is it because of the sunshine? I see what you did there. Now you're talking a little bit of shit. This is my kind of guy. Mini Jim, you better give me a sub. I like that. No, we're not mentally deranged. We're just a little crazy, man. I think the sun, you actually might have hit it on the head now that I'm thinking about it. The sun might be cooking our ass. Maybe that's why we're a little crazy. Maybe that's why we're a little crazy. Let's see. A lot of green lizards are gone. The iguanas. Yeah, man. Those the lizard population is getting fucked up right now, man. The iguanas are dropping like crazy. Anytime it gets below 32, they just shut down. It's like hibernation for them, and they can fall 40 foot whenever they're in that state. They don't. It's like zero fall damage. They just and they're out cold until it warms back up. I think they get kickstarted again at like 65. It's something crazy. Indiana weather, yeah. Well, let's not mention anything cold. Left my ass off. Yeah. That weather up there, I'm sure is colder than what we got over here. It actually, I think last Saturday night here in Florida where I'm at, I always say Tampa. I'm not necessarily from Tampa. I'm a little bit on the outskirts, more in the country. But Tampa's kind of like the landmark place that I always say, because people know it. But, yeah, let's see. They're an invasive species there. Yes, they are. If you go down to Miami, any of the Palm Beach area, Daytona, for some reason they hit that coast real heavy. You can go down to like kind of like the Everglades areas as well. The Keys, Key West, you'll find a bunch of them, man. They come in off, back in the day, they came in off the boats from the islands. So they was the closest tip of Florida. That's where they came in. I hate the snow here. What's the weather your way? Weather is just cold. We have, humidity here in Florida. So the humidity mixed with the wind just makes it miserable. No, I mean the sunshine law that allows easy access to Florida police cameras. Oh, that, my bad. For some reason, I took that completely different, that particular law. No, I mean, I personally think that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Honest to God, yeah, like the whole police camera footage in general, we should have started that as soon as we could have. You know what I mean? It's just now getting heavily implemented, but yeah, I think anybody should have access to that. And as far as it goes for my Florida Man Fridays, whenever I react, some of those police body cam footages are the best ones that I react to. They catch a bunch of crazies. Really, I think the craziest Florida mans, they get a little bit of that meth in their system. They go crazy. They turn into like Spider-Man. All right. As long as I can swim all year, I wouldn't mind being out that way. Boom. You can. Just the water gets cold. Like you won't find my white ass in water this time of year. I was at a hotel recently here in Florida, and there's a chick, like G-string type of bikini, the gams out, the tomatoes out, whatever you want to call it, in the pool. And I'm just like, that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody from Florida. She's got to be from somewhere else. That's what I was thinking. I was like, how are you in a string bathing suit this time of year? Where is peak Florida man? Panhandle? That's a different type of Florida man. That's like, it's swamp people. Literally, it's the show. So yeah, I mean, you can hit that as Florida man, but like, you're I don't know, maybe that is peak Florida man, but that's swamp people in my opinion. Because legit, they're just missing teeth. I mean, maybe that's the Florida man final boss. But I would say anywhere between Ocala and Tampa. I'll let you look that up on the map. But in that general region, you're gonna find peak Florida man. Ocala, Tampa, and Polk County. It's kind of like a little L shape. Ocala, Tampa, Polk County. And guess where I'm at? Right there, baby. Right in the middle of that L. Have you seen a guy around your area in a big old Dodge Ram diesel? It's huge. Like 12-inch lift or something massive. Yeah, they're called like lift masters. They're out of Tampa. If it's the people I'm thinking of, it's a guy and he actually owns a company and he does that crazy shit. He posts a bunch of stuff on YouTube and goes ham. Yeah, he does a lot of crazy shit. He'll do it to like golf carts, all kinds of stuff. So what else we got going on, guys? It's Friday night. Anybody doing anything fun? I'm just sitting on here hanging out with y'all. It's like therapy for me. Just get to talk with my friends. What you guys got going on? I'll do some more ranting here in a little bit. We're just hanging out right now. Yeah, there's a guy that moved to Manitoba out by here. He lives by me. He moved out here. His big gold wrap Dodge Ram, but I can't remember his name. Interesting. Yeah, that's a pretty memorable truck. Gold wrap. He wants people to see that. Justice Stern, what's up, my brother? Cooking chicken burritos, man. Let me get one. I had some good food earlier, actually. That sounds good, though. Where you from, Justin? Mini Jim, how many bodies are buried in the Everglades? I can ask Alexa. Hey, Alexa, how many bodies are buried in the Everglades? It said the exact estimate is unknown, but calculations have guessed 15,000. That was from her, not me. Just rusted, man. It was a hard day. Today, I was just resting. Yep. I feel that, man. Hang out, relax, have a beer or two. That's what I'm doing right here. You got your cup. Cheers, everybody. It's Friday. We made it. Chicago, hell yeah. I know it's cold up there right now. Justin, give me a subscribe, man. We go live every Friday night. We come on here and we hang out and we just do the damn thing. Crack some jokes, roast each other a little bit. Yeah, if you could, brother, show some love, give a sub, baby. What are you doing up in Chicago for fun right now? Is it cold? Angel, how are the snakes around there? Get a lot? Angel, I've got 3 yard snakes right now, actually. And believe it or not, they keep like the field rats down. So around here, we get a lot of strawberry fields and pastures and shit. And if you got a lot of snakes, like black racers or just garden snakes or rat snakes, they call them, they'll keep down on all the rodents or the pests. Let's see. Haha, sweet Jesus, that's more than I thought. I don't get that one. Mini Jim. Ah, sweet Jesus. I don't get that one. Justin, I appreciate the sub, my brother. Much love. So tell me what you're doing up there in Chicago for fun, bro. I know it's cold up right there. Hi, I'm from Philly. Philly, what's up, man? I'm from Florida. Me, Florida man. You, Philly. 15th Oxford. 15th Oxford. Give me a sub, bro. Hop on the channel, show some love, give a sub. We do this every Friday night. We come on here, shoot the shit, hang out, and have fun. Where's the truth? I can handle it. Nice. That pretty much eliminates this. What I want is you can't handle the truth. The second part of your handle and annihilates that. Jew on it. Hell yeah. Where's the truth? Give me a sub, man. Appreciate you showing some love, hanging out with us. Rastafari head with the dreads, hillbilly version. Seaside Mosai. No, I actually do got an Islander friend. That's what's up. Bakito, where you from, bro? Hang on out. Okay, because you asked nice. Love you. Love you. Give me a heart if you love me back. I love you back. I already am, bro. I thought I remembered you. Hell yeah, there's the love. Where's the truth? What are you doing tonight? You hanging out? You getting turned up, as the young bucks say? It's Friday night. We've been working all week. We just got paid, right? Everybody having a good time? Is everybody taking it easy? My guy Blah Blah said he's taking it easy tonight. He's been working hard all week. Thing they don't tell you about long hair, man. This shit's hot. I'm about to go put this shit up. It's hot as hell. Yes, sir. Barbie Goodman. Barbie, what's good? You doing all right? Bud Lights and vape pen. Nice. What's in that vape pen, sir? You got a little something good going on in that vape pen? I'm from New York Zoo. Please help me escape, brother. I'm counting on you. Fuck. Counting on me. All right. We'll see what I can do. If you're subscribed to me, I'll help you out, brother. We'll figure it out. We'll figure this shit out together. Blah, blah. Yes, sir. That's that hard-working man right there, always showing love. I appreciate it, man. Blah, blah. You know I'm working hard at this, trying to get something started, just hanging out, starting a little community, you know. This is an old phone. My name is Isaiah. Isaiah, how are you, brother? You doing good? Isaiah, if you could give me a sub, that would mean a lot, brother. Hop on the channel, show some love, give a sub. Legally prescribed THC. Nice. Can't argue with that. It's legal. You said it. You know what I mean? It's legal. Yeah, I'm just on the old nicotine and the old drinking cup, if you know what I'm saying. Chilling, dude. Tunes and blazing. Nice. Nice. Oh, you already in there? You already subbed. I'm gonna start remembering. Hey, if you guys start showing up more in the lives, like, you know, I recognize quite a few people. But yeah, the more y'all show up, I go live now Wednesday night and Friday nights, right around like 7:30, 8 o'clock every Wednesday and every Friday. So yeah, the more y'all show up, the more I'll start remembering y'all, and we can just kick it and hang out, man. You know, like I said, I'm a Florida man. We do this shit. We do about 4 videos a week. I upload a short every day, and then we go live twice a week, man. I'm doing good. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Is the family good, Isaiah? You got family? You got kids, wife? What you got, man? Where's the truth? Blazing. What you blazing on? You got some Zaza? Is that what they call it? Za? Isaiah, I'll give you some advice, man. Let's hear it. What you need help with, bud? No, I'm 15, sir. All right. I hear you. What kind of advice then? I'll try to be PG about it. I have a problem with staying out of trouble at school. All right, I can give some advice with that. Believe it or not, I actually have 3 different teachers in my family. And the one thing I'll say to you, and maybe other people could use this advice too. So I'm 31. You know, I've got a wife, I've got a family, I've got the 9 yards. I worked real hard to get it, but what I will tell you is I was not the best student. Whenever I say that, I wasn't the best student as in doing the work. I never disrespected my teachers though, because of the simple fact that I have teachers in my family. So I felt if I was a disrespectful student, it would be like disrespecting my mom, which was a teacher, or my sister, which is a teacher, or my aunt. So basically, and I grew up in a time a little bit different. I was in school a little bit different than at the same time you're in now. But how I got by was, even though I didn't always do the work, I was never disruptive. I never caused problems for my teacher. If I didn't want to do the work, I would just sit there. I would just kind of, do my best on it. But I would never cause a problem for the teacher, if that makes sense. So being a good kid will get you a long way, basically. So even if you're not doing the work to the best of your ability, which I never did, as long as you're just a good kid and not being disrespectful, I promise you'll get a lot farther than you think. People appreciate somebody that's just kind-hearted. So as long as you got a good heart and you're just doing you, but you might not be doing the work. As long as you're just doing you and being kind-hearted, it'll get you a lot farther, bro. I promise. That's how I passed. I was probably a D average student. All my teachers passed me with a C though, because I was never a problem. You get what I'm trying to say? Absolutely. Yeah, I swear by it. Being nice and just respectful just goes so far. You don't got to do the work. Yeah, you're not gonna achieve greatness by not doing the work. But as long as you're not a little asshole kid, and excuse my language, Isaiah, but as long as you're not a little asshole kid and you're being respectful, it's gonna get you farther. I promise. Every time. That's literally how I pass. Isaiah said, "My grandparents always tell me I want you to grow up and be a hard work in my dreams is to be the best linebacker in the state of Michigan." All right. Well, with that particular thing, you can be the best athlete in the world, and I was an athlete as well. I actually ended up I wrestled, and then I went on and did jujitsu and MMA, and I had a fighting career. But with sports nowadays, you gotta at least have that C average. And some schools, now that there's a paid program where the college players can get paid, it's a little bit easier. But you gotta at least maintain a C average, buddy. So I promise you, if you just act like a good, kind-hearted person, just care, just be kind-hearted, and just do the best you can. You don't got to be a brainiac, man. If you want to be the best linebacker in Michigan State, just be kind-hearted and then focus on your sports. Be kind-hearted, respectful while you're in school. Focus on your sports, man. It'll get you far. Just be respectful, I promise. All right, when kids are borderline, I will pass them respectful ones and fail the jerks. Exactly, my point. Isaiah, look at the comments. 15th of Oxford. That's a teacher right there, man. So I'm kind of preaching the truth. I'm reminding you, I grew up with teachers. So I wasn't about to disrespect a teacher because that's my mama I'd be disrespecting, because my mama was a teacher. So listen to 15th Oxford right there. Borderline kids, they'll pass. But the jerks, they ain't passing. The borderline kids that are respectful pass. That's how you get to play sports. You got to have a C average, and even in high school to play, your coaches will beat you. So yeah, just focus on being a good kid. You got it, man. I believe in you, all right? Florida man got you. You had that right. You give respect, you get respect. Damn right. Cheers, blah, blah. Boom. And that's all Florida man know. I always tell people I might not be a smart man. You know what I mean? I might not be a smart man, but I know what love is, Janae. I know how to be respectful. Let's go, Barbie. Gonna stack sacks at Michigan. Boom. Boom. You see, you already got one teacher believing in you right there, buddy. That's what's up. 15th Oxford. Appreciate that motivation. That's good stuff. Ever travel out of Florida? Yes, plenty. I got a passport. I've went everywhere. I just typically, how do I say this? I like going where like I'm interested in going. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna take a trip to Wyoming. Like, nothing in Wyoming interests me. Not shitting on Wyoming, but just I'm not gonna go. Like, doesn't interest me. Like I like doing things that I kind of grew up doing. You know what I mean? So like I've traveled to the Caribbeans. What was that one? Sorry. I go A's and B's, and I have a 2.7 GPA. I don't know how that's possible. You got A's and B's and you got a 2.7. I mean, that's almost a 3.0. Maybe it's like really low B's. I don't see, you should at least be a 3.5 maybe. Like I said, man, I went to school at a completely different time than you. So I don't know what the grading scale is right now. So maybe the new average is 1.5. I don't know. Our average, you know, the C passing was a 2.0. That's what I had to have to graduate. And I had a 2.6. You rock, Short Stack. Like and sub. I'll try to see you Wednesday. 15th Oxford, that means the most to me. Thank you so much. I talk a lot of shit on here, guys. And of course, you know, I'm a redneck southern dude from Florida. So, I mean, you already know what I'm about. But at the end of the day, we're all people. It doesn't matter if you're left, right, pink, purple, blue, green. Guys, we're all people. I love people. So I treat my life like this. If anybody hates me, that's on them. I don't give anyone a reason to hate me. I say what I think, and if you disagree with me, you can disagree with me. But I never give anyone a reason to hate me, ever. Because that means you disrespected somebody. Personally, on a personal level. And if you're on here and you take something I say personally, you're on the wrong channel. Because we like to have about this much fun on this channel. It's all jokes, it's all good time. And as long as you're just respectful to people, I think, you know, even in the jokes, you know what I mean? People should be able to take a good joke. And if they can't, I typically wouldn't hang around that person in real life anyway. So I appreciate you subbing though. 15th Oxford. I just keep it real and have fun, you know what I mean? At 14, I was arrested for burglary, sentenced 4 years for it. I'm 41 now with 4 kids, and my youngest is 15. None had records. Proud dad for sure. Yeah. That's what I like to hear right there, man. You're awesome. Justin Stern, proud of you, man. I'm 10 years younger than you, and I'm proud of you. That's awesome. Fuck yeah, man. I love hearing that. Are you interested in going to Churchill, Manitoba, hunt polar bears together? I got a rifle for it. Blah, blah. You got my email, man. Shoot me an email. We'll sync up, man. I'm always going hunting. I got shit. I'll trade you. What you take me on that? You come down here to my property. We'll hunt some white-tailed deer and some boar. And yeah. We'll have a good time down here in Florida too. Yeah, shoot me an email, man. You got my email. I'll definitely come up there and hunt some polar bears. Yeah, Justin, you're awesome, man. I'm proud of you, bro. That's cool. It takes a strong man to realize whenever he is fucked up and how to bounce back. You know what I mean? It's like that song, Bounce Back. You gotta turn that life around, because at the end of the day, no one's gonna do it except for you. Sure, there will be family that will want to help you. But unless you're willing to take that help and run with it, it don't mean anything if all those people want to help you and you don't do it. So, yeah, man, that's awesome, man. Justin, you turn that around real quick. Blah blah. I do got Instagram and stuff. I think it's in my LinkedIn bio. I have my producer set it all up. I think I'm logged into it all, so you can click on it. I don't really promote on there just yet because I'm focused on YouTube. But shoot me a request in there on Instagram. I don't know if I got Facebook. I got something that's up in there though. But yeah, I'll get on there after the stream and I'll check it, man. We'll sync up, man. For sure, that'd be fun. You'd have to show me the ropes though. I've never been polar bear hunting. Let's see, where are we at? Me and my family are planning to go to Florida in the summertime. Where should we go? St. Pete Beach. Specifically the south end of St. Pete Beach. That's about the best time out in that area. Okay, for sure. I'll be blah blah. I'll look out for your requests for sure. Sitting on a Harley, white shirt. Hell yeah. Yeah, I can't wait. That sounds. My heart is pumping just now thinking about it. I love the hunt, everything about it, the adrenaline, all that good shit. Isaiah, okay, thanks. Hell yeah, bud. Guys, what else y'all want to talk about? I think I got another beer left in me before I'm gonna hop off of here. I gotta go see a lady about a cat, if you know what I'm saying. Grab me another beer. And we're back. What's your favorite NFL team? I love the Lions. You love the Lions? I love the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They let me down this year. It was tough. It was tough loving them. Because the shitty thing about them, man, is it's like, you know, they did good the first half, but with the first half, they were missing all their starters. So all their second string and third strings, they were just kicking ass, right? And then we got all of our starters back. And then it's like, what happened? We got all of our starters back. Nobody's synced up. Nobody's making any good connections. I don't know. It's like it was better off if they left the second and third strings in. Lions are good though too. I like injuries crushed them. But I like any Florida team, to be honest with you. That's where I'm at. Anybody else getting into anything interesting tonight? I kind of already covered all the fun stuff, all the Billie Eilish talk about her saying nobody's illegal on stolen land, but then she won't give her mansion back. And it's funny because nobody's like, nobody's really wanting her to give her mansion back. Like it's just a funny argument of if you're gonna virtue signal and say like nobody's illegal on stolen land, okay, the counter to that is okay, give your shit back then. Like, the fuck are you talking about? That's crazy talk. Nobody's illegal on stolen land. That's the same thing as, a black person saying I owe them reparations. I wasn't even alive back then. What are you talking about? Makes no sense at all. It's just virtue signaling. I love all people equally, but there's an exception of stupid people. I still love stupid people, but it's more for entertainment purposes for me. You know what I mean? Michigan was disappointing this year. Yes, Michigan. Oh man, yeah, Michigan was disappointing. That's why you got to get on with them, man. Justin, yeah, I'm glad somebody agrees. It's just like a common sense, like fucking argument. And it's such a basic thing to say at the end of like an acceptance speech. Just say you hate Trump, or like, you know what I mean? Like, just say what you want to say. Don't like, because then she's getting cooked by the tribe that her mansion is sitting on. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's like, it's like, you know, the crazies hit the reverse Uno card that they always try to use on us, and then it didn't work this time. You know what I mean? And it's never worked. They hold themselves in such a tight-knit circle that they all think it works all the time. But then since the majority of the population is on our side this time around, those tight-knit circles only get them so far, because now they get, you know, now we have freedom of speech back on the internet. So now they just get annihilated. And that's just what I think is funny. Say whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm not saying you can't say that, but it's just stupid people, man. And it just goes to show you whenever, because I think Billie Eilish is like 23 or 24. Whenever you get famous that young, you instantly get thrown into like Hollywood, the spotlight around all the like Jay-Z type characters, the big ballers. And you just end up fucking weird. It's not your fault, but you're just fucking weird now. You get what I mean? Like, she made one hit song, the Bad Guy song, at like 17 or 16, and now she's a weird 24-year-old. And it's not her fault. It's just the group that she's around. But that type of rhetoric, that type of argument, like no one's illegal on stolen land, it doesn't work except for in your little ass circle that you're involved in. Nobody else believes that shit. Stars burn bright and burn out fast. Yes, they do. Low Tube, you hit that shit on the fucking head. Low Tube, give me a sub if you're not already subbed. I like that comment. They do. And it's so sad to see, because they get so famous at such a young age, they have no fucking life experience. So they don't know how a normal person acts. You get what I mean? So Low Tube, if I were to run into you right now in real life, I'd be like, hey, what's up, man? How are you? How's your family? How's everybody doing? Is everybody good? You run into Billie Eilish right now, just, no one's illegal on stolen land. Like, no, that doesn't work to the masses. You get what I mean? So that's her interaction to the public. That's all we see. We only see her just like how y'all are seeing me on a screen. So her interaction to the public is no one's illegal on the stolen land. Instead of coming up like how Jelly Roll did, and just like, hey, I love everybody. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. These people aren't philosophers. They're not, they just got famous. You get what I mean? A lot of them aren't even smart at all. They've had zero human interaction. They just got popular. Blah, blah. Yeah, I've been hunting here on Instagram. I can't find you. Man, I'm Blake81. Blake81. Okay. Yeah, I'll look you up. I forget. I barely know how to do what I'm doing on here, brother. So as soon as I get off of here, Blake81, I'll look that up and I'll find you. White Harley. Or Harley with the white tank top. I'll look you up, man. Low two, appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate you showing love. Isaiah, yeah, man. People are crazy. Like I said, you could just be a good person and it gets you so much farther. It doesn't matter what you believe as long as you're just a genuine good person. I get along with Democrats all the time that are just good people. We just disagree on some things, and that doesn't matter. Like, we're allowed to disagree on plenty of things, as long as you're just not a psychopath. But yeah, guys, I'm getting close to wrapping it up here. I got about another 5-6 minutes or so. I typically go on for about an hour, hitting about that benchmark. So what else is going on, guys? Anything else before I hop off here? Yeah, that's a good song. God is great. Beer is good. People are crazy. Heard a guy say earlier today, the left had it for 4 years. Now the adults are back. So that's why we're seeing the increase in tantrums. Damn. I want to get that tattooed on me. I like that. The adults are back. Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. And it goes unspoken for most of these nimwits on the left, and especially in the Hollywood light, it's just so detrimental that these people get famous and then they think that they're a prophet or something. You're not saying anything of value. They never are. Jesse Holes, good singer too. Yep, I know who that is. Hell yeah. What's your life like? My life is like a 31-year-old guy, which I'm 31, May 27th, 1994. Got it tatted on my knuckles. I got a beautiful wife. I got 2 beautiful kids. I got a 1-year-old son. I got a 7-year-old daughter. I got 2 big ass dogs. I got a bunch of land. Got a pretty decent house. Just hard working. You know what I mean? Use these things for a lot to make all my money. That's what my life's like, man. But yeah, like I said, I used to do a lot of wrestling, jiu-jitsu, fought a lot and stuff, you know. That was where I thought I was gonna go with it. One too many concussions. And then I had, you know, some kids, so stopped doing all that. How old are you? Lee, I am 31 years old. How old are you, Lee? Are you older than me? I work hard too. I do landscape. Yeah, that's hard work, buddy. That's hard work. Hard work, long hours. You're in the sun, in the dirt, getting into the thick of it. Man, it's Friday night. We're supposed to be having fun. I'm over here tired. Long week for all of us. Give me some nicotine going on. Maybe that'll wake me up a little bit. But yeah, guys, if you're new here, it's your boy ShortstackP, and I go live twice a week, Wednesday night, Friday night. I upload 3 to 4 videos a week, and I upload a short every day. On Fridays, we do Florida Man Friday. So tune into that, tune into the channel. sub, show some love. Blah, blah. I know you're tired, man. Get some rest. I'm going to look you up, Blake81. I remember that. And yeah, man, we'll chop it up, bro. I'd love to come hunting with you. And same thing, vice versa, man. Come on down to Florida. We'll get you some gator and some white-tailed deer. But yeah, guys, that's been your boy, ShortstackP. Boom. We're tapping out. Like and sub, support. It's free. Blah, blah. Much love, baby. We'll see y'all on the next live stream. We're out, guys.